The power of repetition for self-improvement. In the pursuit of personal growth and self-improvement, many people seek out shortcuts, hacks, or instant solutions that promise to help them achieve their goals faster. However, one of the most powerful, yet often overlooked, tools for self-improvement is the simple act of repetition. Whether it's developing a new skill, changing a habit, or mastering a concept, repetition holds the key to sustained growth and transformation. But why is repetition so effective, and how can it be used to create lasting change in our lives? Let's explore the science and psychology behind repetition, and how you can harness its power to improve yourself. Why repetition works, the science behind it. 1. Rewiring the brain. Neuroplasticity. One of the main reasons repetition is so effective in self-improvement is due to the concept of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. When we repeatedly practice a new skill or reinforce a particular behavior, our brain starts to rewire itself, making it easier to perform that skill or behavior without much conscious effort. Over time, the more we repeat something, the more ingrained it becomes, eventually becoming second nature. For instance, when you first learn to ride a bike, it may feel awkward and difficult. But with each repetition, your brain strengthens the neural pathways that control balance, coordination, and movement. Eventually, these movements become automatic. The more you repeat something, the more the brain strengthens the necessary neural connections, helping to improve performance. 2. Habit formation. Repetition is essential for forming new habits. According to research, it takes an average of 66 days for a new behavior to become automatic. This period may vary from person to person, but the underlying principle remains the same. Consistent repetition is necessary for a behavior to stick. Habits are powerful because they allow us to perform actions without using up mental energy. By repeating positive behaviors over time, we move them from the realm of conscious effort to unconscious routine. Once a new behavior becomes a habit, it no longer requires much thought, making it easier to maintain. 3. Building confidence and mastery. Repetition also helps build confidence. When we practice something over and over, we gradually become more competent at it. This sense of mastery increases our confidence, making us more likely to tackle new challenges and persist through difficulties. For example, someone learning a new language may initially feel frustrated by the number of vocabulary words they need to memorize, but with consistent practice, they begin to feel more comfortable and capable. The role of repetition in self-improvement. 1. Reinforcing positive mindset and beliefs. Our beliefs and mindset shape the way we approach challenges. Negative thought patterns can limit our potential, while positive thoughts can propel us forward. Repetition plays a crucial role in shifting our mindset. By repeating affirmations, focusing on positive outcomes, and practicing gratitude, we can train our minds to focus on growth and opportunity rather than obstacles. For example, by repeating empowering affirmations every day, you can rewire your mind to believe in your abilities. This doesn't happen overnight, but through consistent repetition, positive beliefs become more deeply rooted, leading to improved confidence and resilience. 2. Skill development and mastery. Self-improvement often involves learning new skills. Whether it's a professional skill, a physical activity, or a creative pursuit, repetition is the key to mastery. Malcolm Gladwell famously popularized the idea that it takes 10,000 hours of practice to achieve mastery in a field. While this figure has been debated, the underlying principle is true. Consistent, focused repetition leads to mastery over time. For example, someone looking to improve their public speaking skills will need to rehearse their speeches repeatedly. Initially, they may stumble over words or feel nervous, but with each repetition, their confidence grows, and their delivery improves. Eventually, they become skilled at speaking, and the nervousness begins to fade. 3. Overcoming resistance to change. Changing ingrained habits or behaviors can be incredibly challenging. But repetition helps to overcome the resistance to change by reinforcing new behaviors consistently. When you repeat a new behavior over and over, it eventually overrides the old habits, even if those old habits have been in place for years. For instance, if you want to shift from being sedentary to becoming more active, it can feel difficult at first. The initial resistance may stem from your old habits of avoiding exercise. But with daily or regular repetition of the new habit, such as going for a walk or doing a quick workout, you begin to replace the old behavior with the new one. Over time, the new behavior becomes easier, and the resistance fades. How to harness the power of repetition for self-improvement. 1. Start small and be consistent. To make the most of repetition, it's essential to start small and stay consistent. Rather than trying to change everything at once, focus on one area at a time. For example, if you want to develop a reading habit, start with just 10-15 minutes a day. Repetition is most effective when you are consistent, so it's better to start with small, achievable goals and gradually increase the amount of time or effort as you go. 2. Use positive reinforcement. Repetition is more effective when paired with positive reinforcement. When you repeat a task and reward yourself for doing it, your brain associates the activity with positive feelings, which reinforces the behavior. For example, if you successfully complete a workout or practice a new skill, reward yourself with something that feels rewarding, such as taking a break or doing something enjoyable. 3. Track your progress. Tracking your progress can be incredibly motivating when working on self-improvement. Use journals, apps, or progress charts to track your efforts and note improvements. Seeing how far you've come through consistent repetition can keep you motivated and encourage you to keep going. 4. Embrace the power of routine. Creating routines that include repetition is a powerful way to make self-improvement a part of your daily life. Routines eliminate the need for decision-making and make it easier to stick to habits that lead to long-term growth. Whether it's a morning routine that sets you up for a productive day or an evening routine that helps you wind down, repetition in your daily routines helps create structure and consistency. 5. Be patient and persistent. And finally, remember that the power of repetition takes time. Progress may not always be immediate, and you may face setbacks along the way. However, persistence is key. Even when things seem difficult or progress feels slow, trust that consistent repetition will eventually lead to improvement. The impact of repetition on self-improvement. Repetition is not about mindlessly going through the motions. It's about creating lasting change by reinforcing new behaviors, beliefs, and skills. By making repetition a part of your self-improvement journey, you tap into a powerful force that can help you overcome challenges, build confidence, and reach your full potential. Whether you're striving to develop new habits, master a skill, or shift your mindset, repetition is your ally. By staying committed to repeating positive actions, thoughts, and behaviors, you pave the way for continuous growth and improvement, turning small efforts into significant, lasting changes.